All right, we got a question on what is ground reaction force, or using the ground. This is something we've talked about a lot, but it's a very good question because the term is thrown around a lot and it may sound complicated, but we're going to make it a little bit easier for you. All right, there are people who you play golf with, all right, who are very careful when they swing, because they've been told the golf swing is, all you do, Larry, is just rotate, rotate. Keep your head still. Your weight wants to be 50-50. Balance is very important. You're just right here. Now, generally, those people don't hit the golf ball very far, and usually their swing looks something like this, because they rotate and they rotate. All right, now when you watch guys on TV, they're going to have very tight, efficient swings. But if we look at their ground force data and you look at them on the range, if they hit 50 drivers, you're going to notice the turf is torn up because they're using the ground harder. When we map their ground force data on pressure plates and on force plates, what we're going to find is the vast majority are starting their lead side, they're pushing their trail side. Okay, by the time the club is here, 70 to 90% of their weight is in their trail side. Like a hitter in baseball, like a pitcher, they're loading into their trail side, okay? And then as they approach the top of the swing, they are doing something called recentering. So essentially their center of mass is going trail side, 70, 90% of the weight here. As they approach the top, their weight's coming back to their lead side, so we're around 50-50 land at the top as the weight's going from the trail into the lead side. And then when the club gets started in the downswing, all of that weight is loading into the lead side. You see, most bad golf, or all bad golf, most golfers think power is going to come from the trail side and you launch off that hip. The reality is the opposite. The lead side is the gas pedal. So as we get to the top of the swing and we start the downswing, we need all that weight going into the lead side, because this is the gas pedal that we're going to push off of to accelerate that club forward. So I know that was a lot of terms thrown around, but the reality is using the ground is just swinging more athletically. Instead of you being in swing prison tied up so carefully, I want you to go ahead and load the trail side and then feel like you push with the ball of your lead foot in the lead side. Tear up the turf a little bit and feel what using the ground feels like and what kind of results it yields for you. Now, there's fundamentals that we need you to adhere to in that. I don't need you going like this and then like that. All right, we still remain in posture, good grip, keep the club tracking on plane, transition to lead side. That's a lot of things we talk about on this channel, but using the ground in its simplest form is just loading in the trail side on the backswing and allowing yourself in transition to get back in your lead side on the downswing so that you can rip off of, push off of the ground to accelerate this club faster through the golf ball. That's what using the ground is all about. That is a very poor man's explanation of ground reaction forces.